In today's video, we're going to do a little update since it is already October 10th, although it'll be
Yes.
October 11th when you're watching this. October's almost halfway done.
Yeah.
And that's very hard to believe.
Third of the way done.
Yeah, we're getting there. Next week's halfway point. Halloween will be here. We really don't have many plans for Halloween, but we do have a busy schedule pretty much the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's go check it out. So with it being October 10th,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, let me just say we've had a really busy week, especially you.
Yeah.
What'd you have this week?
It was conference week,
Oh.
so it was.
You got home late every night.
Yeah.
Every night you were home late. And you made it through, though.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as you're done with that, you start classes for your master's on Monday.
Correct.
So a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why we are making an update video today. We just had to stay home. It currently is Friday night, actually pretty late, like 11 o'clock. Actually, probably over 11 o'clock. What time is it? Oh, exactly 11 o'clock. And we just said tonight we've got to stay home. So we actually watched some Survivor, the new season of Survivor. Just hung out at home and said, let's just film this video for tomorrow. But updates are always good. And we have maybe from now until the end of the year, 4 weekends free, which I say free. They're not really free because we do all of our filming on the weekends, but free as in we don't have anything scheduled yet.
Right. No pre-planned.
No pre-planned events. However, just a few things coming up. I looked at the schedule a little bit ago, and so we have 'I'd say 2.5 concerts. One's a bigger concert, so I consider that 1.5
It's like
concerts.
a music festival type thing.
Yeah. So we have two concerts coming up. We have an event at the Dr. Phillips Center coming up. Of course, there's the Gaylord Palms Ice that we love to do, so that's coming up. We actually have 2 fall festivals coming up. We were invited to both of those. And we're also getting ready to do a restaurant review at a place we've never been before. It's Indian cuisine, but they invited us out to do a video there. So that should be a good time. And on top of that, there was something else I think we had, but it's all in our calendar. So regardless, it is going to be a busy rest of the year.
Yes.
Not only is it going to be busy, but we are going to show a couple different videos. One of those, which might be this weekend, we might do it this weekend, show it next week. But I was at a conference and was highly blessed with a raffle winning of a new Blackstone grill.
Woohoo.
It's just, I don't want to say just, but it's the 22-inch like travel one that you can take and go with you. But never have owned a Blackstone. Know plenty of people that have. And thought it might be a fun video to just film and us putting it together. Like if you went and bought one, never opened one or dealt with one before, this is how it works. So I think we're going to do that.
Okay.
That's just a different style video. And then also, I think we're going to do a walk and talk here shortly. There's been a couple instances where people have said, hey, will you talk about this stuff? And one of them's being like the pros and cons of moving to Florida, what we like maybe, what we don't like.
I think we've talked about that a little bit, but we could do
We could
more.
update it since there's more subscribers to the channel. But I think maybe we'll go to some sort of park, and not like a theme park, but like an outdoor
Walking
state
trail or
park
something.
or walking trail, and just do a little update on that. If there are any questions you want us to answer, let us know. But I think that would be a pretty good video, because there are things. I do love Florida. It's my favorite state, but there are some things like man, I just wish a few things were slightly different here. But regardless, we'll go over that. Also, the loft area, I think, is basically done minus the floor and minus the TV.
Yeah.
So it happens. We still have a few more pieces of artwork. I know somebody mentioned the 2 pieces of artwork here. that we have. They are prints. They're not obviously original, but we'll go over those sometime. They're movie scenes. I think somebody actually got that one.
I saw
So
that comment.
I don't know if you can really see that one too well.
That one's a little bit more obscure.
Yeah, when we do the loft, when we show it, we'll kind of zoom in on that. But was it last week? I finished painting. I finished the baseboard. There's just a couple paint spots I have
Hanging
left.
up other stuff.
I hung up more
The
things.
curtains came in.
Yep. And really just kind of picking up all the tools now.
Yeah.
And I think we'll be able to show that one. Was there something else we were going to... I thought there was something else we were going to show. I do know...
Our bathroom update.
We still have to do the bathroom update. But the garden's not there yet, but it's coming along. It's a complete redo of the garden.
Oh, yeah. We cleaned out all the summer stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's just starting from... Not scratch, but cleaned out.
Scratch, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
We're going to do different garden beds a little higher up, and that should be a good time. And then...
I think we should do I'm saying this on the video to put pressure a little bit. The laundry shed.
Show it?
Do some sort of something with it.
Like do a before and then an after and redo it?
Sure.
So, story about the laundry shed and why it's probably on the top of your mind. This is going to sound really gross.
It is really gross.
Timber can't stand it. It happens in Florida, and unfortunately it happened to us. I'll give you a second. Somebody make a guess. Make your guesses of what might be in the shed. That would be a rodent of such with a long tail.
I'm starting to sweat already.
And that is, we had at least one rat in the shed.
In the shed.
So when we did the tour of the house a long time ago, I think we showed just the outside of the shed and said, that's the laundry room.
Which that is not how it is up in the Midwest.
No. Down here, they have all the laundry out in the garage and everything like that.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, that thing is sometimes in your
closet.
bedroom. Yeah. So you don't have to go anywhere. Sometimes people have 2 or 3 just throughout the house. But here, with this being an old house, there was nowhere to put said laundry room.
There wasn't even like plumbing in this house initially. So
I'm also very grateful for washer and dryer, just so everybody knows that. I'm not complaining. But being outdoors in a shed, that's really not a completed shed.
no, like the doghouse is like totally sealed up. It's got like a fully functional lockable door on it.
Yep.
Like it
was almost a custom shed. We bought that when we moved.
Yeah.
Like picked it out, made it dog friendly.
This one is just like a corrugated metal kind of, like it's not like a...
Yeah,
It's like a garden shed.
It's got good bones.
I don't even know if that's
Well, but it's
accurate.
metal, so that's good at least. The termites aren't just destroying it. That's the last thing we need.
Again.
Also, as a side note, if you are familiar with the new all-in-one washer and dryers that does everything in one, let us know, because after some research, you can plug those in to a regular outlet, and all you need is a water supply.
I just would be curious about like the voltage and stuff.
But it's made for, like it specifically says on there, made for regular outlets. So they've updated it to where it's more eco-friendly. You don't need
like every time you start a
big
load
one.
of laundry, all the power goes out or something.
That's on the company then, because they said they make it work that way. So if that's the case and it's good, there is a spot in our house we could essentially move an all-in-one inside.
Maybe.
Potentially. Or it's dealing with the rat outside.
Well, the rat is gone.
So I was going to come up with that story. We hope it was just one rat, but the other day...
Let's backtrack.
You go into details.
We're going to be fully transparent here. Over the summer...
Yep.
I heard something. So downstairs we have a 2-sided original fireplace.
Yep.
And one side is in the dining room, one side is in our bedroom, but there's a brick wall in between. And I heard scratching over by that area. And I was like, oh boy, something got stuck in the chimney. I've had that happen growing up, like a squirrel or whatever. I'm yelling at the thing because, I mean, it is fighting for its life. I'm like, conserve your energy. We'll get somebody to get you out. We call, countless people.
Yeah.
Like pest people,
Even
wildlife.
the Florida Wildlife Department too. Like,
and they said, well, it could be bats, and if there's more than one bat, we can't remove them. They have to stay there. And I was like, well, I hope it's not bats.
no, I mean,
And
this thing sounded like a pterodactyl.
Like it was gonna like
massive.
scratch through. Like I truly was. It freaked me out. One, because it was when I was not working, so I was home by myself. I don't do critters.
No, you don't.
I love our pets and I love animals, but I don't. Ugh, they freak me out. We have someone come out. He looks up the chimney. Said it's all clean. There's no feathers. There's no fur. There's no evidence that anything was in there, and we thought maybe it got out. We didn't know. And we have like a cover on our chimney too. Well, come to find out, he goes, it could be a rat. And I said, excuse me?
Yeah.
And he said, yes, a rat. And I said, in my home? And he said, yes. And
which, believe it or not, is actually pretty.
So we have a crawl space, and they can climb up like the footings or whatever.
It's pretty common in Florida to have rats, honestly.
Yeah.
They're
well, and we live in a more rural area.
Yeah.
So it just says it happens a lot. It's still not comforting, still not reassuring, still not okay with me.
This is not a paid promotion, by the way, but we actually used True Tech.
Yeah.
If anybody has any rodent, they were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is, obviously cost money, but they seal up your bottom crawl space so nothing can get in, nothing can get out, and then they essentially, whatever's under there, trap it. And
they don't trap it.
Well, in this instance, a rough trap, and nothing can then penetrate to get back into your walls because obviously rats do damage. And so we dealt with that over the summer, but they're gone. They're out of the house.
They are gone. Yes, they did catch one. Probably the biggest rat you've ever seen.
So with them, they said it's one of the biggest rats they've ever seen in their life. So Timber, you had that crawling around in the walls.
So I don't want to think about it. I didn't see any pictures of it. I can't handle that.
I saw pictures.
And then
it stunk to high heavens. That thing was nasty.
It was terrible. We were like, yeah, for sure. There was for sure one. Because they came out every other day to check the trap. And we texted them and said, yeah, we're pretty sure there's one.
But they saw instances where something was chewing through the bottom to get back out, which means there were more rats underneath the house.
The perimeter, like, mesh.
Yep.
So they sealed that all up. They sealed stuff on our roof. So we have not heard anything. They caught the one that was the culprit. And
besides our cats, sometimes we call them rats.
We do. Yeah.
You might be hearing them in the background. So that's not an actual rat. That's the cat rats.
But then, the other night you went out to do laundry.
Well, you had heard when you did laundry.
I thought I heard something, and there have been lizards in there. So I was like, maybe it was a lizard.
Also, step back real quick. Nana caught one, just so we know.
Yeah, our dog got one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
she didn't eat it or anything.
No, but she can smell. She can smell with the best of them, that's for sure. But she went to the shed and was smelling and scratching under the shed.
Yeah, she was going crazy.
Yep. And then you went in there and said
I heard something, and I ran out of there, so I didn't see anything because I was not sticking around to see what it was. And then you went in there to go do laundry and was met face to face.
So this was last night. I was like, I'm going to do laundry, and I hadn't heard anything in a while. Of course, there's a bunch of lizards, which you don't like either, but there's a lot of lizards out there. There's just not a lot of perks with having an outdoor shed.
That's not fully sealed.
Yes, washer and dryer place.
Right.
Storage. But I went out there the other day, and we have a Nebraska flag that was completely chewed through. Hardly anything left. We also had another little, like, small carrying bag that was chewed up. So I was like, there's got to be, it was either from when you heard the rats or there's got to be rats still in there. So last night, I went to do laundry, opened it up. I heard something turned, saw Ratatouille's friend, whatever that, what's the
I have no idea.
Brown one called?
Yeah, I don't know.
The friend. I can't remember his name.
Emil.
Is that what it is? Run across the wall, and I was like, there is a rat in here. So Timber said, I'm never doing laundry again. And I was like, you know what? We actually, before we paid True Tech to come out and do underneath, I got some traps on Amazon. This morning I had an event early in the morning, so I got up like at 5 o'clock, and I was getting ready. I had to leave at 5:30. It was like 5:20. I go, you know what? Let me go check the shed just to be safe. So success. We got it. set up one tonight, so we'll see what happens if there's any more. But I know that's the one I saw for sure. It was a large rat. So our update is rats. We're not really talking about future things. We're talking about rats. So.
Well, that's just life.
Yep. And honestly,
that's kind of what put a halt on the loft getting finished. Yep. Couldn't spend
a TV on the wall.
No TV.
Go down the list. And now a new washer and dryer might prevent a TV from coming on the wall because...
Or at least, if we can't do the washer dryer, we need to at least seal up the shed out there.
Yeah. Hopefully that's it, though. So anyway, that's what we've been dealing with.
Pros and cons about life in Florida.
There you go. There's one right there. Rats. We don't really have mice. The guy said in this area, not a lot of mice. 9 out of 10 times it's rats. And 9 out of 10 times, the only way to get rid of rats is to block them in so they're forced to go get food, and that food being in a trap. So it's kind of a genius idea, but it worked. I mean, and then there's a warranty. You can pay for a warranty, so if things happen to your screening underneath or whatever, they'll come back and fix it. But honestly, they were great to work with and have no issues there. And then I don't really know. I'm sure they can do a shed, but there was no point for us to do a shed, so I just took matters in my own hands and caught a rat. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Either way, we've been dealing with that stuff, but it's starting to get cooler now, so cooler weather. You said you saw a huge spider the other day in in the shed where we have some storage stuff. I'm not a fan of that at all, and I know
that doesn't bother me. Roaches, spiders, bugs don't really bother me.
No, but when it starts getting cooler, those spiders go away, and that becomes a good thing.
The lizards will start to go away too.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep. So I don't know. This is kind of an all over the place video, but we just wanted to make I say quick, but it's probably not quick now because we included the rat story. But there you go. We had rats. Hopefully they're gone.
They are.
That'd be a total of 3. And the size of the one that was in this house is sickening because the walls obviously are not very big and it was massive.
They said they can fit through holes like if you can fit 2 fingers.
This one couldn't. This had to be at least a fist. This one was massive.
I'm just telling you that's what the guy said. They can usually fit, like they can squeeze through. Ugh.
The one guy that texted me the picture said this is one of the biggest rats he's seen and he's been doing it for a while. They feed him good around here in Central Florida, I guess.
He's eating good. I don't know what it was eating. I don't want to know.
What was the story about?
Probably dead termites from whenever they were in the house.
Going and going and going. My dad said it was about the same time we had heard one. There was a little mouse or something that was out by his detached garage. Oh. And he goes, man, I got to go get that thing. And as soon as he went after it, a hawk came out of nowhere and grabbed it. I know that's brutal, but
circle of life.
Like, that was his way of getting rid of it. Like, he didn't have to do anything. I don't think a hawk could have grabbed that rat.
Oh, and then not too long ago, I would have like.
It would have been like, no, I'm not. That thing's massive. I can't.
I will not see it.
Yeah, no.
And then the other week we were driving home and there's like a big turkey vulture out in front of our house, eating on a squirrel.
So we have cameras
what is going on?
all over our house, and we were like, did the squirrel fall? Unfortunately, somebody hit the squirrel. And it just so happened it was in front of our road, and all of a sudden turkey vulture decided to grab it, run across the road, right into our driveway, and start snacking. So, I don't know, these
are the instances where I do kind of miss living in our little, like, brand new build subdivision that we had.
No trees around.
No trees, nothing. There were no critters.
There were voles.
There were voles.
Not in our yard, but in the neighbor's yard, so... Anyway, it's
okay. It comes with the territory.
Ownership. That's what we call it.
Home ownership in rural Florida.
The good news is we're heading in the right direction. We got a termite warranty. We got a rat warranty. We've got new electric out. Let's just go over a quick upgrades real quick to this old house. We've got new electric out in the yard because the ones that were here were not the right. They were indoor.
It was really dangerous.
Indoor electric going to that outdoor
Under
shed.
The ground.
So. Got that all fixed with a new breaker box out there. We've got electric from the breaker panel out to the other shed. So, we're all good on that, all underground, all in conduit. Then we've updated the loft, updated the bathroom. We had to do the termite deal, but have termite warranties. Mm-hmm. We have rat warranties. We have...
something with the well.
Oh, we did a new pressure tank out there. We did a new door, which we did a video on that, to our bedroom.
Plumbing to the dogs.
plumbing to the dogs into the front, electric to the back. We redid our bedroom and put up that wall.
Mm-hmm. Wall up here.
We've done a lot. Mm-hmm. It's good. Feels good. Normally we live in a
There's
house.
a lot of other things I would have liked to have done, but you cannot have termites in your house, and you cannot have rats in your house.
Or bad electric. We normally have only lived in a house about 2 years. This has been the longest house we've lived in.
What's it been now?
2.5. Our first house we lived in about 2 years. Our second house we lived in about 2 years. Our third house we lived in about 2 years. This is our fourth home. And
it's probably been the most difficult home.
It's been a tough one.
It's a wonder we're still here.
But you know what? I love the character. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably won't be our forever home. We want land.
Yeah.
But
More land.
More land, yep. But regardless, it's been one that I like, just the character of it. So anyway. All right, I think this has been a long enough video now. It's probably, what time is it?
What a hodgepodge. 11:21.
So I've been going about 20 minutes. So I'd say it's time to end it here. Just stay tuned for a few things.
Looking forward to a well-protected home to where we can go and do all of these things and not have to worry about critters taking it over.
We pray for our house every day.
Yeah.
And God has blessed us with it. So even though there's some issues, it could always be worse.
Oh, yeah.
So we're thankful for it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for some other videos. As always, there'll be food ones. There'll be fall festivals and other things. But we're just going to keep trying to do a variety. Maybe some more home ones here sometime. Other than just talking, like actually showing some stuff. But anyway, I think we're going to call it. It's probably time to go to bed now. Mm-hmm. With that being said, that does it for tonight. Thanks for watching.